It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years. And our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Both teams still searching for that first win of the season. One of them is going to find it here as we're off in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Hand off here for Brooks. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. On the give, it's Brooks. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Throwing from the gun here. His first throw is an interception. Colson Adebo's got it. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position, but to score points yourself, that's not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return, baby. And they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Getting right back to it after that interception. That one's complete right side. They're working a couple of yards past the line. Former first-rounder Devin Bush making the play.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play with a reliable source of yardage.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 32. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. A quick 3 plays, Brock, and we have arrived at 4th down just like that as he comes through with some contact to break up what looked like a catch.
Hey, guess what, Kate? These guys aren't getting paid by the down defensively. They want to get themselves off the field in as few snaps as possible, and there was no way they were letting this drive extend beyond a 3 and out.
And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And the Saints will get set to take over. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Hauled in left side. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
Taken in by Shaheed. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 31, gets this one to Shaheed. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. To the air, 3rd and long. Into the hands of Pitts. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal. They'll run. Etienne is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Etienne can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
Well, now things get a little dicey for this offense. 1 down left before a big decision to make. Do you continue to try running it against a front that stopped you, or are you now forced to put the ball in the air?
Here's Rattler. Touchdown, New Orleans! He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. From the gun, a give to Brooks. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll give the Panthers a first down. Again, it's Brooks. Broke through the tackle. And he's going to run this down to the 36-yard line. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. This is Brooks heading left. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense up to the line fast. Back to throw on third down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's going to be 4th and short.
I think everybody in the building was already thinking about the next play to run as they watched that short throw to the tight end. That's a gimme. You don't expect to see many of those drops.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Saints are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Here's Etienne on first down. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Stopped on the play by Zadarius Smith. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
It's plays like that, Kate, that I'm happy I'm the color analyst and you and your spotter are doing play-by-play. Because that was a massive humanity, a whole bunch of bodies to sort through for 1 yard.
On 2nd down, it's Etienne. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. New set of downs for him from the 46. Looking to throw, Rattler. Caught, nice gain left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Throwing once again on 2nd and 10. This throw is caught. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the sticks.
You've heard that very common term in draft vernacular called catching radius. Let me tell you, as a quarterback, you love tight ends on drag routes because that catching radius for such a big target, and you see him, you eye him, and there's a comfort level between QB and tight end to make that connection.
Etienne on 3rd down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. They're going to try with Etienne. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. It's a 2-score game early. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the start of the 2nd. Saints have the ball and a chance at 6. Etienne goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here.
I know you smile when I start chuckling in these situations, Kate, because I can feel the steam coming out of that coordinator, that play caller's ears. The last thing he imagined, calling a run play and a goal to go, is to get knocked back that far in that situation.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. One more time with Etienne. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
They're going to run with Etienne. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Saints take a 20-zip lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints stretch their lead to 21. Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And the Saints are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
The 1st down pass. Intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Rattler to the air now. Pass is caught at the 9. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints are running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker, and now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft it and try to stick him deep. Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. From the 39. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. And now it's 3rd and short.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Here's the snap on 4th. Throw caught by his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on.
And the Panthers first down.
On the carry, this is Brooks. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They send a receiver in motion right. On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And he's brought down for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the winner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Saints will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
4 yards on pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 29. That's complete. Here's Kirk. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Along the sideline, and Pitts brings it in. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
Running back, motioning right. From the red zone now. Has it in close. It's a New Orleans touchdown. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Will Lutz to kick off for the World.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Working quickly here. Here's Brooks. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Travis Jones, the man in on that tackle. It looked like they had it, but nope, no gain. And now they're just inches short for 3rd down. He'll throw it. Has a man. It's Brooks. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Panthers.
Back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing from the gun here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Xavier Legette the target on that throw. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction, but how well the defense had that one covered.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. He's going to push one deep down the right. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. Back deep for the Saints is Rashid Shaheed. And he doesn't put much height or distance on this one. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. 34 yards on that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Rattler back to throw. He's taken down. The Panthers rush gets home.
Finally a rare win for them against this passing game, and a much-needed one to hopefully restore a little morale on that sidelines. 3 first-half touchdowns. They've been lit up like the 4th of July and really needed something that could be a foothold toward a little momentum before we get to halftime.
It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
You know by now, Kate, what I call that. That's that car wash ball. Just come to life. That's when you throw that ball right through that car wash and you throw it with such velo, it doesn't get wet. It's do it with that kind of accuracy down the field. This dude's elite.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. They put a receiver in motion right. Play action on first down. Into the hands of Olave. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 31. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Rattler. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I'll tell you this, Kate. That's we got to be on the same page with one another and get both ends of the play right to execute, both the protection and ultimately completing that ball. They certainly want that play called back. I know you always want to finish drives in the end zone, but no matter what, the important thing is they end in some kind of points, and that's mission accomplished there.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Airing it out to start this drive. Cops, this is Xavier Legette. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now we give to Brooks, coming left. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Offense in the hurry up here. Running once more with Brooks. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3. They'll throw it. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Okay, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. They're going for this. He connects downfield on 4th. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Nets him 17 yards on 4th down and gets them the first. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed to Sutton. He's got room to roam here. And he's out of bounds just inside the red zone. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First down, Panthers.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Free play here. Let's see what he does. Has it in close. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call. They'll try this extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers take 7 points off the deficit.
Panthers 7.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And that one is going to go out of bounds. Wow, they're going to get great field position out of this. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Here's Rattler. Looking for a target. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
It's second down and 10.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. He'll throw it. Fits it through the middle. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints continue piling onto this lead. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half. One final shot before halftime. He puts everything behind this one. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And this kick is going to go out of bounds. Oh, my. That's going to place the ball at the 40-yard line. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Rattler to the air now. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
A difficult tightrope walk to stay in bounds on a catch that far downfield. What an effort. Just too difficult a play to make.
So Kyle Shanahan's challenge unsuccessful. The call stands. Now Rattler. He's got Shaheed. And they bring him down around the 34.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Panthers' 34-yard line.
2nd and 3 now. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He finds Johnson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, they got him down before he could do any more damage in terms of yards. That's no easy job, mind you, tackling a big tight end. But the main damage had already been done. He kept this drive going by getting beyond the line of game.
Finds Woods. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. Second and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing off the play fake here. Taken in by Shaheed. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
Third and just 2 to go. Rattler setting to throw. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Throwing is Rattler. Escapes the pocket. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints grow the lead coming out of halftime. Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints grow their lead yet again. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Second down now, 7 to go. Setting up a throw. The sideline shot snagged by Sutton. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Hands off here for Brooks. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 47. Hits him on the out route. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. On the give, it's Brooks. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. They're throwing it. Completed over the middle. They drop it with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Running the toss here to Brooks. moving on into the red zone. And they finally get to him at the 15. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
A lot of times we will see defenses get so overcommitted to defending that inside run, they're vulnerable to the outside toss. And that's when things open up, and you can reset those downs.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. They'll give to Brooks, running right. And he'll have it down to almost the 10-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5.
Well, you call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, it kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Frankie Louvu. And the Saints get it back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to end that 3rd quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the 4th. The Saints have it as we start the 4th, and they can probably go on cruise control with that lead. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Rattler back to throw. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. A tight end in motion now. From the 33 on 2nd down. He lets one fly deep downfield. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Tried getting it to Chris Olave. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
Well, when a defender can get his hand on a pass in any way, good things usually happen.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be their football. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And the Saints get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
2nd and 10 now. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And that will not be enough for a first down.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all to try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
From the gun, ETN gets it. Oh no, he hits the sideline. An ill-fortunate run, loses yards.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Brooks on the give, headed right. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Again, it's Brooks. What a hit, and the ball's loose. And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner. Because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. And they'll throw this instead, try to catch him off guard. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. He's going to throw this one. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
On 1st down, here comes Brooks. He cuts it to the right sideline. A strike for 23 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Going to the ground again on 1st.
Well, that's a play that's going to make any defensive coordinator very, very happy. His front totally neutralized the line of scrimmage, and the rest of the defenders showed some range to follow him outside and deny him any open space.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. On the ground, Brooks. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So now a much tougher task here as they come up on 2nd and 20. They'll run here following the penalty. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Couple yards there on 2nd down, and now a long ways to go on 3rd. Looking to the air here. this one falls incomplete.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get two hands on it the next time.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. Now looking to throw. Connects on the crosser. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And the unlikely conversion nets them a first down. From the gun, a give to Brooks. And he'll push them down to the 6-yard line. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5. Here's Brooks. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. Shotgun now on 3rd down. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Pete Werner has it.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Brandon Stevens has it. And he takes it in for the touchdown. Great defensive effort late, even if this one's decided. Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers cut into the lead by another point.
Panthers 14.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And that kick is going to go out of bounds, and you know what that means. That ball is headed to the 40. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Blown back, gets the handoff. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's down inside the 35 before going out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You know these teams, they track every step of their players. Many of them wear GPS units in their uniform to track how much mileage. I don't care what the stat sheet said of how long that gain was. That dude ran a long way, all the way across the field.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And here's the timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have one more play left in a game that's already decided.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. But the problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers, and they got one right there with that sack.
Stays in the pocket. So fans starting to stream from the Superdome to the French Quarter as it's a win for the Saints. And they draw first blood against a division rival.